Hey tankers, welcome to another episode of Ace of Aces. Today, I'm presenting you with a Saturday special. We're going to call this one Russian Biased. We have none other than Climber himself coming at you with not one but two of his like 9 or 10 or 12 or 20 aces he had this week in the Object 907. He really is taken like that to a duck to water, and despite the fact he says it's the worst Russian medium at tier 10, he is tearing it apart at tier 10 with that sucker. Anyways, let's get into these tanks. Okay, well,
Time to roll out.
his first game is here on, I think it's Desert Palms, and he is running out into the desert, and while he's going to get out there and start tearing these tanks apart, I know I've done it before, but I'm going to do it again, and we're going to talk about the Object 907. So Object 907, it was a project in the 1950s, early 1950s, by the Russians to come up with a tank to compete with the T-54 design. They wanted a more heavily armored version of a medium tank than what the T-54 was, and in that regard, the 907 excelled. It was more than 30% more heavily armed than the T-54 project. They ended up not going with the T-54 or the 907, because they did make a couple prototypes. They did not go into production, but by the time they got it all set up and kind of the bugs and stuff worked out, they already had the T-54 in production, and at that point, the whole project was just dropped anyways. So, anyways, that's your Object 907. So we can see here that Climber is just taking this tank and he's using its quickness. Excuse me. He's using its quickness and its maneuverability to get around the battlefield and just look for targets, which is what you need to be doing in a tank like this that has pretty much, pretty sad tank, I guess. I don't know. I don't own it. It says it's more heavily armored than the T-54, but obviously it's not going to be as heavily armored as the T-62A. So, anyways, Climber's just doing a good job working around the field. He knows his limitations. He does not want to be in front of an E-100 when that sucker's firing. He's watched him fire. He sees an E-75 back there. He's going to have to maneuver around and just be careful. Now he's got two tanks in front of him. He's going to have to back out of there. I don't see him staying there very long, and he's not going to. He's got the Leopard that he was working earlier, chasing after him, the E-75 and E-100. He's got literally half of this team, half of this red team, and every red team member that's surviving chasing him. So with not a lot of hit points left, Climber's going to have to pull a rabbit out of his hat and get some magic going here. Thankfully, that Leopard that was chasing Climber runs into another one of his teammates. That puts the Leopard in a really bad spot because now he's not the one that's outnumbered. Or he's not the one outnumbering his opponent. He's the one outnumbered, and Climber puts a nice kill shot in there, and his partner puts another kill shot into the second take, making it now a 4-on-1, and that E-100 is going to have a hard time here. But we see Climber come up here. He puts one shot in, really nice shot. He's already got another shot reloaded. He puts it in and gets a fire going, and watch this. Boom, sucker. That's why you use a fire extinguisher. So Climber picks up his second kill and a really nice ace. He puts out 5,736 damage. He makes 47,000 credits. He gets 2 kills. just really tears it up. High caliber. He does over 1,400 experience points. He pens 20 of 19 hits. Really good game, Climber. Really, really good game. Happy to watch it. And we have one more coming at you guys. Here's a picture from the Russian Tank Museum. And so, of course, Object 907. This time he's on New Bay. And we're going to get right into this map. And I got one more fact for you. Well, this is actually a question that was asked to me by Climber, or Alistair, actually. And actually, it wasn't so much a question as Alistair said I should put that in a video and explain why the back of Russian tanks all have logs on them. And this is something you will see on all Russian tanks. Even the brand new state-of-the-art Armada, which is a 3-man crew tank that is pretty much totally automated loading, everything. It's the newest Russian tank that was just revealed the last year or two. Even that tank has a log on back. It's a standard practice for Russian tanks. The reason for that is something I will show you at the very end of this video. But just, it's for traction. It's for traction. I will show you really quick at the end of the video. But anyways, guys, let's get back into this and watch Climber tear it up here on New Bay. And he was using that bridge really well. He was taking shots and dealing damage. He's already over 1,400 damage, and we're not even 2 minutes into the. We're doing pretty good again. Anyways, so he has put himself in a good spot. He is watching targets, putting damage out. Again, this 907 has a pretty quick reload. I mean, yeah, it's got a lower alpha gun, but it's putting out a pretty quick reload. That's just a really nice factor of this gun, is that, you know, the lower alpha is given way to a higher DPM, and he's doing a good job relocating here. He's getting back up on that bridge. I think he was trying to bait somebody, see if they'd follow him. He's going to just put himself in a position to watch for tanks. You know, he took a little hit there earlier on, and he's doing okay on hit points. But, you know, this tank isn't meant to be a brawler, and it's best to draw these guys out and put himself back in a position on this bridge and use what gun depression he has to put shots into these tanks and deal damage. He's doing a great job of using the surrounding terrain to control the situation he's in. He knows he has a weak tank, and he's going to use every little bit of advantage he can get out of it. Here he's put some good side shots into that Progetto. The Progetto puts a shot into him, notices him, he's going to put another shot into him. Climber puts a good shot into the side of the Progetto's turret, and one of the partners on his team finishes him off. And now Climber's got to redirect and get off that bridge, because one of the heavies on either team rushed the bridge, and Climber and the other guy both bugged out trying to not engage that. Is that a T-57? I can't see from here. Try not to engage that heavy directly. He's got a lot more hit points than they're ready to deal with at this second. So they've got out of town and are looking for other people to deal with. Unfortunately, Climber bounces a shot off of that mouse. He's doing a good job keeping position though. The mouse is no longer in sight. He's just trying to look and see if he can spot that other heavy. There he is. He swept right around the other side. That's a Kronwagen, isn't it? Yeah, it is. So definitely, you know, Climber does a good job switching to heat here and puts a couple shots in. That turret, not an easy thing to do in a Kronwagen. So Climber's got to bug out and get back on that bridge. He's doing a really good job of using that bridge to his advantage. He gets spotted by the Maus, and a fire shot comes at him, but the Maus doesn't hit him. And there's that Kronwagen again coming around.
Punched right through their armor.
Well, Climber puts another shot into the Kronwagen, and he's just looking for shots. Here comes that Maus. He's going to put another shot in the Maus. You know, he's doing a great job. He keeps coming back to this bridge, and you know, it has just enough of a slope and an incline to give him gun depression. And the other tank that is on his team, it's not a platoon mate, it's just a guy that's working really well with him. And Climber is just doing a really good job of using the terrain, like I said, to his advantage. This bridge is working out really good for him. It's if somebody's down there on the bottom of the bridge, it's a hold down dream. And look at this. Climber's going to put the kill shot in the Maus, and Climber and the other guy get a nice win there. Climber again puts out over 5,000 damage, 500 and 657, I think it was. Over 1,400 experience points, 1 kill. Just another solid ace in the Object 907 by Climber. Hey guys, as always, thanks for watching, and good luck and good hunting. And here's the picture I told you about. This is a T-34 76 from World War II, stuck up to its axles in mud. That's why they carry the log on the back, because Russian terrain is muddy, and that's why the Russian tanks carry it, to give it extra traction. Hey guys, thanks for watching. See you tomorrow.